That's crazy. How did they expect somebody to just remove this? Too many risks involved here. Damaging the screen. I don't know if I did damage it or not. In today's video, we are working on this Lenovo laptop. The model number of this laptop is the Lenovo Ideapad 5 2-in-1 16AH P9. The problem with this laptop, a customer came in the other day and showed us that the hinge is detached from the screen, just like that. This problem happens when the hinge breaks off the back shell. All we gotta do here is just replace the back shell. We do have a video on our YouTube channel similar to this repair, but I figured let's make another one just because we get a lot of people asking us questions about that last video that we posted. This is considered a high-risk repair because removal of the screen is pretty risky. I've already started on it and I decided to just kind of continue on and record myself. First thing is first, let's go ahead and shut this guy down. This computer had this bezel covering the hinges just like this. So I popped this guy off. And the screen has two pull tabs. One underneath right here that sticks out. And I just kept pulling and pulling and I got this side out. And there's another pull tab somewhere from the left side. So now that we have both pull tabs removed, I should be able to just pop the screen off. Looks like it's not as easy as I would like it to be. Okay, maybe there's still adhesive holding it down. I didn't fully remove. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's still adhesive. Yeah, there's definitely still adhesive holding it down. What about this side? Okay, so I'm able to stick a fingernail inside. See if I can stick a tool. Looks like there's some adhesive. This is a hard repair. I don't remember it being this hard. I'm gonna assume there's adhesive somewhere holding it down. So let's see if I can just heat this up and see if it comes off easy. Looks like there's adhesive right here, down directly at the bottom center. That's crazy. How did they expect somebody to just remove this? So it's just a straight line. Once I can remove this successfully, I can show you that straight line so you can kind of get an idea where it is. And there's also adhesive holding it from the top corner as well. There's adhesive everywhere. Too many risks involved here. Damaging the screen. I don't know if I did damage it or not. I did notify the customer of the risks involved here. And the customer is aware of it, so... And there's also a cable to make matters even worse. Wow. Oh, that's adhesive. Wow. Okay, this is crazy. Let me show you the adhesive strips. Oh, they're right here in front of me at the very bottom. Okay, I definitely did not work on this before. Let's go back here a few steps. I didn't notice. Okay, definitely don't do it the way I did. There is a adhesive tab. Oh, there's two of them. One right here and one right here. And then a third one right here. That's crazy. There's a lot. Normally these laptops have only two tabs. This has four, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This laptop has 5 tabs. Definitely not the norm or standard. Now you know. Okay, so now that we've ended up removing the screen, hopefully with no damage, we're just gonna go ahead and replace this back shell. So to remove the back shell, we just need to unscrew right here. And on the left side, that's already broken off the bezel, so which is the main issue right here. So we don't have to worry about this just yet. And we just need to remove this cable from the camera and remove the camera module. So once we remove all this, we can remove the back shell. Let's start on the camera. Some tweezers, and I'll just start prying up a little bit. You wanna be delicate with it and not rip it, of course, so just take your time. You can use a heat gun if you'd like, but this should be okay. And let's pop off the latch right here. And we can remove that cable. Okay, cable is removed. The camera is still here. We'll focus on that in a few moments. Let me unscrew this. Yeah, I made this repair much harder than it was supposed to be. I still consider it a high risk repair and pretty hard, but I just made it harder. So almost done. Looks like we need to remove these components. I think we can just use a heat gun and pop this off. Do I need to use heat? No, it doesn't look like I need to. That came off, and there is a small board right here. Let's see if I can just pry this board off as well. Okay, we got the back shell off. This is the problem, which is a design flaw. If you've been watching my other videos, you know that I'm not a big fan of PCs or just laptops generally if they're not MacBook because of this design flaw. We have tons of videos on our YouTube channel with the same problem. This part breaks off the hinges and the computer ceases to work properly. Let's put this aside. Let's go back here and see how to remove this camera module. Let me grab the replacement so I can compare and contrast. Okay, here's the new back shell. And remember, all parts and tools used on our bench are located in the description down below. So if you're following along and you're trying to do this yourself, you should be able to find everything in our description. Now, if you did want us to do this repair for you, just make sure you send us an email stating that to watch this video before we make the same mistake twice. Please would forget. I hate styrofoam. Okay, here is the new back shell that we're going to be replacing, hence the hinges are not broken here. And this back shell also comes with the tape. Very good. Let's put this guy aside. Going back here, we're going to see how to remove this camera. Oh, this is a very tight fit. Maybe I can add a drop of alcohol right underneath. Maybe I can just pull this up. Is that how it works? Nope. That's not how it works. Oh, there it is. I guess alcohol did the trick. Yeah, if I were you, I would don't add that much alcohol. I added more than a drop. Okay, so now that we have this removed, let's go back to the original back shell. Let's re-add the camera back in place. Yep, it fits perfectly. Now I need to remove the screws from this hinge. So what we'll do is I'll just bend it back and I'll use a set of pliers to grab a screw and unscrew it. That's one of the screws right here. We're gonna do that for the 3 remaining screws. And I already noticed there is a missing screw. Probably got lost with the customer. Or it could be right in front of me. There is one screw on the bench. I'm not sure if that's for it or not. So this is how you remove these screws. Now that we have all the screws removed from the hinges, let's reinstall the new hinge. See, this is part of the old back shell. It's just falling apart. We're gonna add it in place. Grab the screwdriver and start screwing some of the screws in just to hold it in place. I requested for the staff to do this repair earlier today, but they had issues with removing the screen and they had me do it instead. I don't blame them now. Now we can freely open and close as you would like. Very good. Let's add this cable. I really like this back shell because it's got all the tape and adhesive necessary for this repair, which makes our lives easier. Okay, that falls in place nicely. And then the camera cable. Okay, let's attach it first to the camera and then we'll close it. The latch, at least. The latch is closed. Now we can just drop this in place. Let me remove the adhesive off the screen. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this adhesive, honestly. Too much adhesive. Let's put back the LCD cable in place. Right here, bottom left. Just like that. And then we've got these 2 cables I need to reattach. I wish I actually reattached it before I put the board. Well, shouldn't be too hard. Oh, okay, the screen turned on. It's good. Doesn't look like I destroyed the screen. Before I close this up, I want to remove all the plastic adhesive or the plastic covering adhesive, which is a crazy amount. But I do recommend this back shell, highly recommend it. They do it right. Okay, very good. And I'm really hoping the screen works. Let's turn on the computer and say Bismillah. We're gonna double Bismillah this time. How do you turn this on? Where's the power button? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Bismillah. Ooh, let's go. Okay. We also, before we celebrate, need to test the touch. Touch is working. Perfect. Okay, very happy. Let's close this back up. Bend it all the way. How does it look? It looks brand spanking new. Definitely not easy peasy, but we got this job done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't make that same mistake as I did. There are plenty of pull tabs, not just 1 or 2, like maybe 5 or 6. So be very careful when you're doing it. I got lucky and I used my experience and logic to remove it with the heat gun, but do not pry on it, otherwise you can break the screen. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to let us know. If you did want us to do this repair for you, just send us an email. We'll provide you guys a quote, and our mail-in form is on our website. And also do remind us to go back to this video so we can make sure and remember to remove pull tabs. See you guys on the next one. Peace.